Hi guys, it's your girl Christy GR. Hi, how are you? From the title of this video, I will be covering episode 3 of Bad Boys Texas. If you like my reaction video, please give this a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel because it helps me a lot. Now let's get to this. Alright, so pretty much episode 3 starts off from last episode. Anthony and Dee fight. Apparently Dee fought Anthony with a ring on, and Anthony stepped away and was pretty much bleeding on his face. Dee says that Anthony was fake because he said that they were never friends. I guess that really hurt his feelings. So eventually Ara chimed in and said that Dee was wrong for jumping in the fight with Anthony and Jonathan. Dee is pretty much saying like he doesn't care. He said what he said. He did what he did, and that's it. They honestly going back and forth. So Big Lou takes it upon himself and feels like involve himself in the conversation. He feels like Ara was trying to antagonize Dee by bringing up the fight previously of the shoot. Now, I feel like Ara bringing up about the whole fight with Anthony and Jonathan wasn't the time to address it. I felt like they already addressed it already, so there was no reason for them to bring it up. But you can't tell somebody how they feel. You get what I'm saying? I didn't call it antagonizing him. I just feel like Dee was doing a lot of clownery that he needs to be humble and be told about what he does. So pretty much, Rasby felt like Anthony was rude talking to Dee during the toast. Honestly, I don't think he was rude. I just felt like he brought it to Dee's attention that what he did at the shoot was whack. Like, my thing is this: if you see me and another person fight, let us fight. But for you to sit there and jump in a fight that wasn't your fight, that was corny. Um, so he also said that he should have been humble from the very beginning. He should have came at him very calm, and hopefully they could have had squashed their beef. Um, Dee and Ara are still going back and forth about this. They're calling each other out their names. So that eventually um, led to fights. So they fought like so many times. Uh, Big Lou, I'm not gonna lie, he got that first round. Like, he smacked the daylights out of Ara. And then pretty much the other rounds, Ara pretty much, he got himself together and defended himself. I've been hearing different people's opinions saying that Ara lost. Um, it's clearly obvious we did not see the same fight because Ara pretty much held his own. Like, I was seeing those punches. Both of them were giving their licks in. I'm not gonna lie, but truth be told, Ara was defending himself. He had held his own. So I'm gonna give him props for that. Um, so pretty much, carry on, Anthony and Relly are in a separate room, and pretty much Raz gives his opinion saying that he felt like Anthony. Matter of fact, I'm going too far out. Before that, when Big Lou and Ara was fighting the first time, we see Chef D sneaking Ara from the back. And honestly, D, you're really losing me. You're really losing me. I cannot stand people that jumps in fights that's not even their fight. He gonna say in his confession, be like, I should have had never did that. I blacked out. Did you black out when you jumped in Anthony and Jonathan's fight? Like, honestly, you're a clown. You're a big goofy big back clown. Like, I don't understand. Like, my thing is this: you have an issue with him, fight. Like, y'all, you saw how they had their fight. Let them fight. Like, what's going on? Like, you are a clown. You're embarrassing yourself on camera, and it's not looking cute, sweetie. But back to what I was saying. Uh, Raz gives his opinion, saying he felt like Anthony was coming off edgy. Anthony felt like everybody was against him. He pretty much wanted everybody out his face. So Big Lou and Ara, they're still at it. Aura is just mad as hell, but let him get it out of his system. Carry On comes back and is confused about what happened. So Aura in his confessional, he said he felt hurt because he didn't want to. He really thought that him and Big Lou was gonna be cool throughout the tour and stuff, and he didn't think that they were gonna fight. But stuff happens. He felt like Big Lou was looking for a moment, and honestly, I did feel like he was looking for a moment. Even back to the first episode when Anthony and John did fight and Dee was fighting, Big Lou had no reason to bring up Darrell or even try to fight Darrell. Like Darrell was just asking a simple question, like, "Why are you bringing up my name?" So I felt like in this moment he was looking for a moment, like he was trying to get some camera time. So um, Big Lou felt like Ara should have had minded his business and not antagonized D. But like I said, that's real funny because you didn't mind your business when it came to the Anthony Jonathan's fight. You know what I'm saying? You purposely fought Darrell for no reason, if you think about it. No reason. Um so pretty much Anthony's friends are trying to come inside. Um he Anthony said he was shocked that they came and said that they were upset that he made a decision to go back in the house. Um, Prince said he feels like Anthony sent his friends to the house. Raz B, he told me, let's fight. Honestly, Raz B, I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere, make music for a bet. Like honestly, your looks looking like you're trying to audition to be in another boy group again. Focus on them stupid ass lyrics. Like at this point, you're fighting demons. You're fighting demons. Like focus on that instead of worrying about fights and all this stuff. Um, but carry on. D said he felt unsafe because he felt like people. Anthony, told people about their location. Um, Honestly, I ain't mad at Anthony. If I was getting jumped by multiple people in the house, I'm calling my peoples. Like they may felt like what he did was wrong and unsafe. Yes, in a sense, because they didn't know if they were thugs, gangsters, and all of that. They didn't know, but that was Anthony's friends. And honestly, I would have called my peoples if I kept getting jumped for literally no reason. Like if I walked into a room and get jumped, I'm calling my peoples, like because I feel unsafe. Um, so pretty much Big Lou felt like Anthony should have had never gave the location to his friends. Um, the friends and everybody in the house wanted to fight, but security was not having it. So the friends eventually leave out. Big Lou's glasses broke. I think honestly that was karma, and I low key think Aura's low key broke them because they were in a fight. Um, so yeah, his glasses broke. Um, and they go back in the house, and it proceeds to Anthony and Darrell being in the room. Um, Darrell asks Anthony, like, how did they know the location? Obviously, Anthony told them, duh. I feel like he told them, in my eyes. But Anthony said that he was followed, and his diehard friends are going to protect him, which is only right. Um, so that's pretty much it. D felt like he's not being his true self, and being a follower. Darrell snuck Anthony out the house safely. And honestly, that was a good thing that he did. And he eventually gets emotional in his confessional. I don't know why he got emotional. So the next following day, um, Prince and Mo are in the basketball court. They're talking about the situation from last night. Darrell comes out and Mo calls him Joanna Man because he comes out with a wig. Um, so they talking about the situation, talking about going to the club. You can sense some sexual tension energy from Prince and Darrell, but let's see how that plays out. Um, they're gonna go to Area 29, which is a strip club. What I be confused is that gay men, they be strictly dickly, but when it comes to strippers, they be acting so straight. Like I don't understand that philosophy, but whatever. So Raz B and Jonathan are in a room together. They talking about last night. Raz B said he felt like Benga was aggressive. So if anyone's trying to understand who's Benga, is Aura. So he felt like Benga was aggressive. Jonathan felt like everyone needs to talk it out before they go out to the club. So Aura eventually goes inside the room and they try to talk it out. And he feels like Raspy was looking for a moment um, after he, yeah, Raspy was looking for a moment after he fought Big Lou. Aura fought Big Lou. Rasby tried to apologize to diffuse the situation, but Ara was just not having it. He like, I don't accept the apology. And to be honest, you don't have to accept an apology. If you feel like it's not genuine, it's not genuine. I felt like it wasn't genuine because I feel like there was some truth. Rasby, I don't know if that was the liquor. I don't know. He had something, like he had the courage to do something. And Arbor was not having it because he already fought Big Lou. So if he wanted to fight him, he would have had did it. So, Jonathan says Ara shouldn't be concerned about Anthony. And honestly, yeah and no. Because it's not like y'all best of friends. Y'all literally just met, what, 2 days ago? But I feel like Jonathan is a big bully, if you ask me. Like this second season is really showing that you're a big bully. Like you sitting here picking fights, you sitting here doing what you doing. Like, see, what's crazy is the first season when you was there, I was for it because Rio and Milan deserved that shit. I'm sorry, they deserved that shit. But this season right here, granted, you and Anthony dealing with your problems, like you coming off as a big bully, and you're really starting to lose me. Um, So that's Oliver said he wants his lick back from Lou. Honestly, I don't know what lick back you trying to get. Like you already put your licks in. Now somebody you should be getting your lick back from is D, because he had no business sneaking you when you was fighting Big Lou. That is somebody you should have got your lick back from, and I'm waiting for that to happen. Um, so that ends from there. Big Lou and D are outside. They talking about the situation as well. Big Lou felt like he felt like Anthony and D had a true deep friendship. Like it's deeper from what they were saying. D said that Anthony is jealous of him. Like would come to the spotlight. And I'm looking at D like, what spotlight do you have? Like what fame do you have? Because honest to God, nobody knew who you were until there were sources out that they used to mess around with Saucy Santana. Like nobody knew who you were. We didn't know who Anthony was too. So I just feel like you are pretty much trying to get clout from him. So I think it's the other way around. You're trying to get clout from him. But I don't know. D said that Anthony bullied him on the internet and he never said anything for that year. Honestly, D, you are too big. And I'm not saying that size matter. It does not. I don't care you short, you tall, you big, you skinny, it does not matter. For you to sit here and tell me that a man like Anthony bullied you on the internet and you did not say anything, sit down, please. Like, just shut up and sit down, because you are embarrassing. You're already embarrassing yourself on the show by sitting here picking arguments, picking fights that has nothing to do with you, and then want to be like, oh, I blacked out. Like, you trying to justify what you did, and honestly, it's not working. Um, so honestly, Darrell FaceTime Anthony. Anthony shows his injury, so he has a band-aid on his face. He feels like Anthony said that the house is childish, and he makes this decision that he's not gonna come back from the house. And honestly, I respect his decision. As far as not coming back to the house, because he feels like his safety is not, he's not safe there. Like, he's going to get jumped. And honestly, you have to do what you have to do. I really wanted him to stay this season. I actually liked him last season. But I respect his decision. So pretty much that's, and on their scene, the men gets on the bus to go to the club. Darrell pretty much is talking with the guys and saying that Anthony decides to not stay at the house. Jonathan is literally happy, like acting like a kid in a candy store, and I'm just like, I don't understand, like, what is, like, I understand your issue with him, but like, you don't gotta be acting like that. Like, y'all need to learn how to be cordial with people that y'all don't like, especially business-wise. Like, okay, you don't like me, I don't like you, we may have an issue, but there's money in online, there's business to conduct. Like, put your frustrations, your animosity towards me to the side, and let's get this bread. But no, people don't understand that philosophy. So pretty much he told them that, and they was just like, it is what it is. But they get to the club, they invited 2 strippers on the bus, and then they eventually went inside. They're having fun. I've seen Mo City performed. I've seen Raz B perform. I don't know what Raz B is performing. I really don't. He don't make music besides B2K music. Orlando is really like, he is the star of the show because he's mad funny. He like, oh, I'm going to sit in the corner because I'm married. And I'm like, whoa, we just found out you have a child on the way last episode, and now we find out that you're married too. Like, it's a lot going on. This man is funny, and I just hope that he just stays grounded and be good throughout this entire season. And that's pretty much on the sums of that episode. We see a clip of what's going to be happening. So apparently, Ara still wants to fight Big Lou. Prince doesn't understand why he wants to still fight him. And D and Carry On gets into it about, I think, a bottle at a club. And that pretty much clips on from there. Y'all know Zeus. They stay, with the cliffhangers. They want us to wait next week for episodes. But if you like this reaction on this for this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I know I sound tired because I am, but enjoy the rest of your day, people.